The historian Edward Gibbon once wrote, "The Ethiopians slept near 1,000 years, forgetful of the world by whom they were forgotten." Today, for many reasons, Ethiopians are dispersed throughout the world. There are 30,000 here in Washington alone. In Washington's Ethiopian quarter, Aster Awerka sings to her people. For the first time in their history, Ethiopians know the experience of exile.
I think most people think of my country as a place of famine and a civil war. They only know it through television news and the newspaper headlines. But like anywhere else in the world, there's another side to my country, a more enduring side, because we are a people with a long, long history.
If you see an Ethiopian monarchy in a vast landscape and plays these simple instruments, seemingly such monotonous notes, there is nothing that transports the Ethiopian soul to the highest of images that you can imagine. It lifts you up, it transports you, it is pure poetry.
Ethiopia is a mosaic of peoples, 75 different nations in all, with their own traditions and cultures. But its contemporary music derives from the country's heartland, the so-called Central Highlands, the music of the Amara, the Tigrian, the Gurage, and the Oromo. These highland people are the dominating influence on today's city music. Nawai de Berber, idol of a younger generation, grew up in the country. He once tended his grandfather's herd. At Ethiopian television, they're recording to playback one of his romantic songs, full of pastoral imagery. His regular venue is the Addis Ababa Hilton. Here he sings with one of the most versatile bands in the country, Roha. There have been outside influences, of course, as well as internal pressures. As in all other aspects of cultural life, the government believes popular music must play its political role in the country's development. Sergeant Wubisha Seleshi sings with the one-time bodyguard band, now known as the 4th Revolutionary Army Band.
Lyrics cannot be, for love, such as a woman and man and woman. It's not only this. So they have to compose a lyric for, as I said, heroes of the country, for the mountain, for the river, and everything on this. Because music has to express everything what we see.
In these times of fierce intentions and uncertainty, the song of Ethiopia continues, at home or in exile, persistent and unique.
The healthiest sign of all, for me, is that the Ethiopian musicians, they are all trying to do that music that has influenced them, but with a tinge of Ethiopianness in them. In other words, they are trying to interpret it, as it were, in their Ethiopian fashion, their Ethiopian way.
Yamato አንጀቷን የምድር ሙርድቷን ጀንበር መሳወቷን በልተሃል አንጀቷን በልተሃል አንጀቷን እንኳን እኔን ቀርቶ የምድር ሙርድቷን ጀንበር መሳወቷን በልተሃል አንጀቷን ከቤት መድረሻ መጥቻለሁ ያንተው ወደ ባሻ ላይደ አንጀቴ ክፉ ኃይል ነገር ማነው ጨከንክበት